Hi dolls! So I'm doing my August favourites as August has pretty much finished. We are in our last week. Sad. But there are good things happening in September, so... but it's a shame that it is the end of the month and it's the end of summer. And there's not much else I can say apart from boo. And currently it looks like it's about to rain, so sad, 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 sad. And I'm wearing my glasses because my eyes were hurting, so yeah, sorry if you don't like that look, but I couldn't help it. So yes, basically I'm doing my August favourites, what I've been loving in the month of August. I've got a lot more randoms than I do anything else. But I do have a few beauty things, so let's kind of get into it. So first thing I've been loving this month is my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It does look a bit grubby, but I've done my face today, so sorry. Yeah, it's really dense and it's been great to apply my MAC Studio Fix Fluid onto my face, which is amazing because I'm having a couple of breakouts. So yeah, this has been a lifesaver because some of the brushes just don't seem to work with it. I don't know why, it just doesn't. So yeah, I've been loving this brush. Put that one away. What else? Oh, I've been loving Barry M's Bikini. It was a limited edition in Boots. I know Superdrug had two different editions as well, but I got the two from Boots because I preferred those ones. And my absolute favourite is called Bikini, and it looks like this. It's just this amazing blue purple colour. I can't really explain it, but I absolutely love this. It's been mainly my colour for most of summer, believe it or not. I need to kind of reapply it to my nails, but I'm in love with this colour. I don't know whether they're still selling it because I haven't really been in Boots for quite a while. Sad, I know. I haven't actually been shopping in a while. I'm kind of waiting to do my school shop. But yeah, loving this colour. So if they still have it and you absolutely love it, I don't know whether they do a similar version in Essie. I'm pretty sure they probably do. But I just found Barry M, and because I have a massive collection of Barry M, I thought that this would be great with my collection. So yes, I'm absolutely love this, and I love the love hearts kind of like detailing on there. The other one is called Carousel, and it's like this pinky orange with gold glitter in, but I'm kind of disappointed with that one because when you apply it you can't actually see the glitter, which is kind of what drawn me to it. So yeah, I love this one. I've been loving this sleek contour kit, or face forming contour and blush palette in light. Mainly I used to love it because it had this beautiful kind of coral gold blush, which is kind of a cheaper version of Colorista, whatever you call it, from Benefit, which I do own. But I find the Colorista is slightly more lighter, whereas this is quite pigmented and bright when you first put it on. I think it's called Rose Gold because I believe I have the single of this. But yes, I'm loving the bronzer at the minute. I'm pretty much doing all my contouring with it. When I first got this palette, I didn't like the contour. I thought it was just way too dark for my skin, but I've been absolutely loving it this month. It's just absolutely perfect for my contour. So yeah, loving it. I don't know whether they still do like the just normal contour kit now in Sleek, unless you order it online. Last time I went into Superdrug because they didn't have it. They only had this. So yeah, loving that, which is surprising. What else am I loving? Oh yeah, my Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss Stick 3D Volume Shine in Nudist. I've seen I'm getting so tongue-tied. Gabriella Velvet Ghost here on YouTube using this a lot, and I have it, but before I used it I had it in my cupboard or in my drawer set, and I didn't really pick it up much. But now, like, because this is like one of the first kind of gloss sticks I actually got, or like proper kind of lip pens, pencils, crayons that I got. So I wasn't like really into it, but then I was obsessed with the Revlon Colour Burst balms. Before they even came out in the UK, I just fell in love with them when I saw them being used in the US, and I couldn't wait to have them. When I got them I was like, oh my god, they're so amazing, and then I suddenly wondered why I didn't start using this one, and when I did I was like, oh, it's actually really good. But it has this like vanilla smell to it, which is just amazing. It's great because like the MAC lipsticks are just a similar smell, and it's just amazing, and I've been using it quite a lot this month. So yeah, I don't notice much like 3D in all honesty. I just kind of noticed that it's kind of glossy. That's about it. But yeah, been loving this. What else have I been loving? My Benefit That Girl Brightening Face Primer, because I'm running low on my L'Oreal Lumi Magique Pure Light Primer, which I absolutely love. It's pretty similar, but it is a lot more pinky. This is a sampler. I do have the full version in my cupboard or drawer set, but I like to use up samples, and you only need a tiny amount. And this one is a lot more pinker, if you can sort of see that. I do have Girl Meets Pearl, but I haven't tried that one like all over my face yet, because I'm not sure if it's going to be similar to this or not. Just more of a pearlescent side to a pinker side. It has a nice smell to it, and it's just great as an everyday kind of over face. I do notice a bit more shine to my face, like when I do my foundation and stuff, but with like thicker full coverage foundations you don't notice that much. You can put it on top of your foundation as like a highlight, but yeah, I've been loving this. My final beauty bits. I have been loving the Rodial Stem Cell Superfood Cleanser 2-in-1 cleanser and mask for dehydrated skin with stem cells, rose hip and vitamin E. It just looks like this. I've got the travel set. I did a blog post on it, on the travel set, but this is amazing. It's great to, like, it's a balm, so it actually helps you kind of remove your makeup. So it just looks like this. As you can see, I've used a bit. I don't use it all the time because I don't want to waste it, but you only have to use a small amount and like blend it over your face to remove any makeup, and then once a week you just put a thicker layer over your face and just kind of leave it to kind of a mask thing. But yeah, it comes with a muslin cloth. The full size, it's about 35-55, something like that online. And I paid £25 on a Monarch flight for the kit, and literally I'm pretty sure this is going to last me quite a while, and it's just takes my makeup off so quickly and kind of hydrates my skin. But because I've got oily skin, it doesn't overly oil my skin up, which is great. So yeah, I've been loving this stuff. It's amazing. And finally, I have repurchased at probably the end of last month, beginning of this month, I repurchased Lush Herbalism, which just looks like this. It basically is like a face cleanser scrub stuff. It says it's a face and body cleanser, a herbal combination of nettles and and rosemary, but they've forgotten the space, so it says and rosemary, to balance and cleanse the skin. Again, they forgot the space there. With almonds and rice bran to exfoliate. I literally use this when I'm in the shower or in the bath, to kind of just scrub my face, usually after I've like cleaned everything off. It's very, you only need to take a pinch of this stuff. It's green. It has this very unusual smell to it, but like it does get rid of your dead skin off your face and things, and does make your face feel like more fresh. But I have found like you don't notice it, but when you cleanse your face after with like toner or something, you get green on the pad, so like the actual green in it kind of is supposed to kind of dull down like the red skin, but I have found like you don't notice it, but there's still green all over your face. But yeah, I've been loving this, and it's been great for like breakouts and stuff, so hopefully these little things on my face will soon be going thanks to this stuff. And it's only like £6.50, so yeah. That was a lot, or a lot of words in one sentence. So now I'm gonna get into my randoms. So one of my randoms is my the In-Betweeners movie, which I think is absolutely amazing. If you don't know what the In-Betweeners are, then you're missing out something amazing. Basically, it's these 4 boys. They started off in school. Obviously, I believe they're a lot older than they need to be at school for. And they all kind of have their different personalities. And they kind of project what kind of people might be in your group of friends. So one of them's kind of like the brainiac, kind of nerdy outsider. One is kind of a hopeless romantic that never seems to get a girlfriend. The other one is a complete and utter compulsive liar. So like a bullshitter. And the other one is kind of away with the fairies, kind of happy to be in himself. And it started off as a TV programme. There is a version in the US, but I don't believe it's as funny as the UK version. But then again, it might be just my sense of humour. But they had like 3 seasons in the UK, and then they had their very first movie a few years ago now, a year, 2 years ago, something like that, where they went to Zante, I think. And basically it's kind of them on holiday, kind of exploring kind of their selves, and they do at the end get girlfriends, which is great for them. And now they're back with another movie, because when we were leaving them in the last movie, they were kind of going off to university or going to work and stuff like that. But now they've gone to university, or some of them have, and then they're kind of meeting up, and one of them, Jay, who's away in Australia for a gap year, and he asked them to come out if they want to, so they come out, and basically things happen like that. It was hilarious. It's just as dirty as the first one, if not dirtier. And I found that the film flew by. It isn't that long of a film. I believe it's only an hour and a half long. But it was just amazingly funny. I couldn't stop laughing. And literally... Oh, my dog. And literally, it was just the funniest thing I have ever seen in my life. Please stop. No. You go over there. Come on. Yeah, and I just enjoyed it. So if it's still in the cinemas and you're in the UK, I would suggest to go see it if you haven't, because it's hilarious. A second film in my favourites is The Expendables 3, which is kind of random because before I went to see it, I had a lot of people say how kind of crap it was, and like some of the jokes were too continuous, and they wouldn't have paid to go see it and things like that. And I was like, I've seen the first two and I thought they were pretty okay. And obviously, if you've seen my blog, I am loving Kellen Lutz in his kind of bad boy look. But yeah, so it was kind of an and ah situation, but I was definitely going to go see it whether or not people complained about it or not. So we got there to go see it. The beginning was a little slow, and there was bits that were obviously computerized, but all in all the rest of the film was really good. I didn't notice any like repetitive jokes at all. I mean, there were jokes, but they weren't like in your face all the time. The action was still good. Thinking about it, I don't I don't know why they didn't keep on the theme of like being 18 or 15, because it is a 12A. So there wasn't that much like death and things, but that it is slightly more funnier, I found. So yeah, it is just becoming the cinemas. It hasn't beaten Guardians of the Galaxy, which I haven't seen yet. But yeah, I suppose like I would suggest you go see it, because I don't understand some people's like preference to it, why it wasn't good for them, but it was great for me, so that's why it's in my favourites. So yeah, vanilla Coke, which I don't really have on me, but I've been drinking most of the time. That's kind of bad, but yeah, vanilla Coke has only just come out in the 1.75 litres. Don't get me started with that. That is just unfair. Why have they just gone down by 25.25 litre? It's unfair. And you're spending exactly the same amount you did when you were buying in the 2 litre, but now you're buying less, which is very unfair. But now they've got the vanilla Coke in that now. And the corner shop near me is selling it for 59p, so I'm not going to complain. So I brought 2, and it's just amazing. It's not as vanilla-y as it was back in the day when it first came out as a limited edition. But it is still good. It's still got that vanilla flavour to it, so yeah. Guilty of drinking a vanilla Coke. Another favourite that I've been obsessed with this month, or not obsessed with, I've been wearing this month, are my Nike trainers. I can't actually remember what these are called. I will link them in the description, or write them in the description bar below. But basically they've got like, they're kind of high topped type of thing. The first time I wore these, I got engaged, so I've had them for over a year. I wanted black ones because I didn't really want something too garish, because I wasn't sure if they were going to suit me or not. They're kind of suede, but they cost me £70, and the tongue is literally foam, which for 70 quid I couldn't understand why you would like cheapen it up, but like they're really comfortable to walk in. These say they're a size, they're a UK size 7, a US size 8. It's printed in there, that's size 8, so I got confused then. But yeah, they're really comfortable and amazing, and I'm pretty sure they still sell these. Can't tell you if they're still 70 quid, but I got mine on ASOS, because I was unsure when I was on the actual Nike website whether these were female or male. Turns out they're unisex, but if you go onto ASOS and type in women's, they come up anyway, so yeah, I love these. I've been wearing them this month, most of the month, especially since it's wet. I don't know what I'm doing now. Right, the next, or the last 4 things on my favourites list are apps. Now, I will get them up for you so that I can show you what they are. Now, why have I got the camera up? That is just wrong. My first app is the Cinime app. It just looks like that, if you can see it. Now, this is like new to my life. When I kept going back to the cinema, I noticed that there was an advert saying about Cinime, you can unlock great things with it. So I decided to download it and see how it was. You get the choice out of Cineworld, Odeon and View. I go to Odeon because I have an Odeon card, so I always click that one. Now basically this works is it recognises the screen that you're watching into the phone. So if there's any special things going on, it will send it straight to your phone, and then you have an hour before you can actually access it so that you can watch your film in peace. And basically there are three things: goodies, scan and cine mode. When you're in the cinema, click on cine mode and it will just listen out for anything. You do not need the internet on for it. The only time you need the internet is to actually access it at the end. The scan mode, basically you can scan posters to watch their trailers, which is great, and then you can find out what days they're coming out. There's also kind of offers which will come up on your goodie bag. Hang on. Like this one, Specsavers. And then there's some very random ones that it all depends on what screen and what cinema you go to, because I only go to 2 cinemas generally, and the first time that I went, well, when I went to see The Expendables was the first time that I did the big screen quiz, which is this. And basically you get asked 3 questions on the screen. I literally was the only person in the cinema that was doing it, and then I won. And basically you got a section called goodies, and you click it, and then you've got all of these things. And I actually got 3 correct answers, and I won a large tub of popcorn, which is just amazing. So now next time I go to the cinema, which probably this weekend, next weekend, last weekend, depending on when this video comes up, goes up, I'm going to be using. So that app is great, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's free to download. The only time it costs you is if you need to use the internet to access it at the end. You don't actually need to access it throughout the film at all. It just literally needs to listen to the screen. So literally switch it on, put it down. Do not push the standby button or, you know, the lock button, because it stops registering it. So you don't want to miss out on goodies. But yeah, been loving that app this month, and like I've got so much things that I was doing on it, so fun. Now the last 3 apps are, I would say, my new faves to photo editing on my phone and on my tablet, and they are Photo Mirror, Blend Pick and Colour Touch. Now when I reset my tablet, I had to go through find things again, and I know that on my photo challenges on Instagram, I always get mirror picture, so I prefer not to take a picture in the mirror sometimes. It's just easier to get this little app. So Photo Mirror, when you open it up, it looks like this, and you click photo, camera or share. Now if I just upload a picture to show you what it does. Where are you? Right. Now this is a picture of me when I was in Cyprus, and basically it's kind of mirrored it. And if you click on 2D, you've got all these different kind of ways to do it. So like different upside downs, different side to sides, or you can have 4. Probably can't see this because I'm not showing you. Like there, literally, and then you've got like 2 and things like that. But then you've also got this 3D one, which I don't actually like. And like you can have your face in a love heart with words when it eventually comes up. Yeah, there. You've got footprints and other things, which I don't actually like at all. You've also got these like 1-on-1, so you can have different sizes if you wanted. And then, clicked on something that I shouldn't have. And then you've got, you can make the picture close together or further away or up and down, depending on how you've done your thing. and I absolutely love this app. It's great for kind of like mirror pictures, obviously, which I absolutely love. So yeah, I've been loving that app, and it's like kind of my new app. The next one is Blend Pic. I've only uploaded one picture, but it just looks like this. And again, upload or take a picture. I'll just do the same, upload. Got to find a picture first though. I'll just grab the, right. So first of all, you've got to crop your picture. So I'll just say there. And then you've got all of these kind of pictures you can put on there. See, I'm in the background and then there's this weird triangle. You can even choose your own picture. So I will just choose another picture of me, which isn't the best picture, but we'll just say yeah. Now I'm in the background and I'm in the front. Now you can touch other ones, so you can like change the place where they are with those ones and turn it around. You can change kind of like how you have as much picture in there, kind of like if you want it more brung at the front, brung at the back, all of that kind of thing. And you've even got colours you can have, which obviously alter the background or the front. As you can see, that one just changed me completely. And you've even got percentage, which changes the background to suit you, whether you want a shadow of yourself or a shadow of the first one. It's all up to you, which I absolutely love, and you can upload it straight away. And the third one, oh no, I have another one I forgot to say, which is Widlow, but I haven't really tried that one yet. But Colour Touch is basically, it will look like this. The actual icon on Android is like an eye with blue in it, a black and white eye with blue in it. So you can use from gallery, use on your camera, cool photos, or from your Facebook. I'll just choose one from my gallery. Which one shall I choose? I will choose. Choose. Right, this one. Which is basically, there is a grasshopper there, but you can just about see it. Now, you get this little tool and you can colour in where you want to. So if you want there to be green, like you can have this kind of stroke through, which is great. I'll just colour it over. And because you can make certain things grey and then have others that are going to be, and you can change the size of your dot, whether it be slightly green or fully green or whatever you want. I'll do mine like a medium and see if I can get it right. And if you go over it a little bit, it kind of helps. But yeah. It just will look like that. It just helps things stand out. You've got other effects as well that you can choose that kind of help things stand out. And you can even put a message on there as well. So this is literally the things I have been loving for kind of editing my pictures. I've got quite a lot of apps kind of to edit your pictures anyway, so there's a lot to kind of choose from. But yeah, there is Lidlow, which comes up like this. It kind of has this symbol there. This is kind of like a basic picture you can have. I don't really understand it much, but maybe next month it will be on there. But yes, those are the photo apps I've been loving this month. And actually, that is everything I've been loving this month. I feel this may have been a ramble, and I'm terribly sorry. But yes, I've been loving quite a few things this month, and not all of them are beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed Muttley's appearance, because sometimes he enjoys to come out. But yes, let me know what you think in the description, in the comments below, and I will see you dolls next